My name is Siobhan George. I'm 29 years old and I have Cowden syndrome. I live in Perth, Western Australia, and I'm originally from England. I was officially diagnosed with Cowden's back in 2015, but for as long as I've known, I've always had health issues. When I was 3 years old, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, which resulted in chemotherapy and removal of one of my ovaries. At 19, I had thyroid cancer and a partial removal of the thyroid, along with some radiation. And at 21, thyroid cancer had returned, so we removed the other half of the thyroid, threw in some more radiation, and there we are. Throw in some surgical removals of lumps and bumps over the years, but I'm still here and I'm still alive and kicking. It's actually a funny story. After my second thyroid cancer diagnosis, I was referred to a genetic specialist to be tested for a different genetic disorder. It was only by chance that the genetics doctor noticed my unusually large head and suggested that I be tested for Cowden syndrome, and here we are. All my childhood, I have had difficulty finding hats that fit me, so I found this quite ironic and funny. I tend to deal with my condition with humour, and some may say sarcasm, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and I just take each day as it comes. I have a great family, a fantastic husband who helps me deal with my bad days, a great mum who is there for me at the drop of a hat, and a dad who loves to learn about my condition and issues as they arise, and if he can help in any way. My brother James has also been tested, as this disease can affect both males and females. He does not have the gene, but continues to support me and listen to me when I just need to have a good whinge and rant. Both of my parents do not have the gene. It started with me, so I guess in that sense I'm kind of special. There is a 50-50 chance that I would pass on the Cowden's gene to any biological children that I have. So I've made the educated decision not to have any biological children of my own. It's not the end of the world having Cowden's, it just means that I have to be extra vigilant with any lumps and bumps that do pop up. Having been a part of the Australian Cowden support group has been invaluable to me. Talking to people like myself makes me realise that the knowledge we all collectively gather and the help we provide to each other is like having another family. We're a tough, resilient group of people. We deal with a lot that many people shouldn't have to deal with in a lifetime, but we just get on with it and we don't let it get us down. My advice to anyone with Cowden's, or to anyone with a friend or family member with Cowden's, is to find yourself some amazing doctors, the best in their field if you can. Being a Cowden survivor and a bit of a medical anomaly, this tends to pique the interest of doctors and intrigues them. Use this to your advantage. Knowledge is power. As ironic as it sounds, be your own advocate. Having been only 3 years old when I had ovarian cancer, I can't really remember much, but I do know it must have been hell for my parents. Without them, I wouldn't be here today, and they're amazing. My mum Ina is always there for me, having been with me through cancer 3 times now. She's my biggest advocate and supporter, and I love her for it. She definitely worries a lot more than I do, but that's mums for you. Anyway, I think I've talked enough. That's my story so far. I hope my words can raise awareness for Cowden's and other PTEN related disorders, and hopefully offer some hope for others in situations like mine. Thanks for listening.